So, in today's video, I'm going to be telling you all about how to trade in Roblox Adopt Me. Let's get into the video! So the first thing you actually want to do is go over to this building right over here. It is called the Trading Center, and pretty much what you want to do is get your trading badge, because you cannot trade without that trading badge. And then once you are actually done that, all you have to do is go over to a person, click their name, and click Trade. Now, if you still can't trade, it would actually be through here. You would just click settings and then make sure that your trades are actually on. Now, this is actually the center where most people trade. Right now, I'm in a private server, so let's go switch over to a regular server and we'll do some trades. Now, before you trade, what you want to do is actually figure out what you want to trade. I actually do not want to trade bacon over here, but I do want to trade a dolphin. So let's see if anyone would like this dolphin. Actually, we just got a trade request from Nala. A lot of people will actually send you trade requests like that. All you have to do is accept. And guys, remember, do not get scammed. Make sure to not get scammed. So let's see what they will actually offer me for my dolphin. Now, they declined because they actually didn't want the dolphin, which is fine. Oh, she wanted the Megan unicorn. See, this is why you don't go to the trading center without the pet that you want to figure out. Guys, make sure to know values, because values are very important. If you don't know the value of a pet, make sure to just look it up online. That is the best advice that I can give to you. Maybe one day I'll make a values list. But please do not sell your bat dragon for a dolphin. Okay, that is pretty much what I'm saying. Now guys, remember not to get scammed as well. If you don't know how not to get scammed, make sure to go check out my how not to get scammed video. It will be actually in the card below. The quickest way to actually tell if a pet is valuable is depending on what egg it was from. So think about the fossil eggs that has dinosaurs and stuff like that versus the ocean egg has aquatic animals. Right now it's the ocean event, so those eggs will not be as valuable as fossil eggs. Versus if you went all the way back, even though it's a common pet, but if you went all the way back to, let's just say, the blue egg or the pink egg and you had a pink cat, even though it's pretty not, I think it was a pink cat common? Even though it was still uncommon, it's still a really rare pet because it was such a long time ago that it was actually released. So even though a pet is common, just make sure to look out for what egg it was in. Because the older the egg, normally the older the pet is, which means the rarer the value of the pet would be. So let's go through my inventory and I'm going to tell you what's rare and what's not so rare. And this one is actually an old Aussie egg as well. So kangaroos, turtles, all of those stuff are really rare because of that. Any of the legendary old eggs are still rare now. But things like the neon albino bat, which was a 2020 Halloween event, was also rare. So the albino bat was, what, 1 out of 50 chances of getting it or something like that. The bees are kind of rare, but they're not as rare because of the Robux issue. Frogs are rare, kind of, but there's a lot of them because they're ultra rare, so they are pretty common to get. Versus koalas are still in the shop, so you can still get them. This one was actually a rare one. It was from the safari egg, so it's not as easily attainable, so it's hard to get. A lot of it's based if it's still in game or not. Like, these aren't in the game anymore. Those were from an old egg called the farm egg. This was an old egg. These are old eggs, so they're not obtainable anymore. These are old eggs from the Halloween event last year, so you cannot get them anymore, so it makes them more rare. But a lot of people do have these, so they're not that rare. These are from an old Christmas egg, so they are super rare to get. So they would be traded for a lot more. Same thing with this one. This one's a pretty rare one too because, again, from a Christmas event. But that was from the recent Christmas event. This was from 2 years ago. This is from last year. The cats are super common. I think everyone gets either a cat or a dog in the beginning. These are the dogs that you also get, so they are super easily obtainable. Legendary cars, stuff like that, those are hard to get, especially ones that are not available anymore, like this lunar one. That was for the lunar event. That was in last year. That you cannot get anymore. So now let's talk about the shop. if anything is in the shop and it is a pet that's going to be in the shop for a long time, like this one has been in the shop for a long time, but it is 600 Robux, which can be traded for a lot. But it's not going to be so heavily traded that it is not obtainable, because it's still in the game, so it's not going to be worth that much. So don't go trading your whole inventory for a kitsune. Any of these packs, make sure to not trade for a lot, but make it a fair trade. So if it's a peacock, for example, that's 550 Robux, try to match something that's about 550 Robux. And if you really want it, go a little bit over. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoy, and hopefully this teaches you a lot more about trading, and maybe you can get your dream pet while doing these steps. And guys, if you want a free fly ride potion, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment down below your username, and I am going to be picking one of you guys to win a fly ride potion. Whichever one is your choice, you will get. Okay guys, bye!